Everybody thinks YouTubers are getting rich.
Not the small channels.
We're actually losing money every month. We're gonna break it down for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're excited. We're glad you're here. Now we're going to take a really deep dive into the numbers. We're going to try to be quick with it so it's not boring, but we want to be really transparent with you about what we make on YouTube, Patreon, everything, sponsorships.
Because everyone thinks that we just make so much money doing a YouTube channel.
And that we're just given everything. Now, we will be honest, we are given some bottles.
Correct.
But we always tell anyone that gives us a bottle or a sample that we're going to give our true, honest opinion on it. We don't care that we got if we get a bottle for free, it's always to say, okay, thank you for the bottle, but also, we're not going to guarantee a review, and we're not going to guarantee that we're going to say we like it or anything like that. We're always just going to be honest, and no matter where we get in our journey, we're always going to be honest, because it's so unfair to you to not be honest. So,
all right. So we're going to start with these numbers?
All right, let's start with these numbers.
Well, go ahead. I was gonna say, we're gonna start showing on web browser, Patreon, and YouTube revenue.
Yep.
And then I took those numbers, put in a spreadsheet, and then we're gonna go through a spreadsheet with stuff too.
Yep. So we'll take a deep dive. Here we go. So I'm gonna start off right now. I'm gonna show you our Patreon. So if you can tell, here are all the numbers. Here are all our earnings, etc. So we're gonna start in January of this year, and as you can see, we made $348.55. Fast forward to now, September of 2023, $572.56. So we did increase a little bit. Now let's jump over to YouTube. And as you can see on YouTube, so we started again January 2023 to now, and we've made $3,359. Now that includes some money from the month of October, which we're in the middle of, but it includes watch page ads that YouTube puts up, super chats, memberships, YouTube premium views, because sometimes if YouTube puts an ad on a YouTube premium platform, then they automatically pay on that ad, or not an ad, because you don't watch ads on YouTube premium.
We like YouTube premium members watching.
Yeah, if you're a YouTube premium member, congrats.
Yeah, you are awesome.
Thank you. Super chats, super stickers, short feed ads, etc., gifted memberships. So those are all the numbers right there. That is literally everything from January 1 until now. Now I gotta give it to Bill, because Bill is much better with spreadsheets and things like that, and he is got the numbers, and
I got the numbers,
and he's got the sauce.
This is my specialty, being an engineer. That's what I deal with, is numbers.
Shocking that I'm not good at that.
So number wise, so as she showed earlier, I just took some of those numbers, put in a spreadsheet. This is Patreon earnings, so that January through September comes out to an average of $457. And then one of the things we actually started doing, because we hit enough people on the Patreon top tier levels, is we started doing bottle giveaways is it 3 months, 4 months? Can't remember what it is.
Every quarter, I think.
Yeah, every quarter.
Every quarter.
And so we actually just gave away a Rare Breed travel exclusive in September. So YouTube, what she had before in there was just the yearly earnings. It kind of didn't break it down by month. She actually gave me all the month information, so I put that in the spreadsheet. That comes up to $3,210.65. Again, differs from what she said earlier, because
mine included some of October.
It included October, so that's not in here right now. I do have a couple cells here highlighted. You notice March of 2023, super chats went from 33.65 to 184, and then 368, and then back to 65, and then 174, and then back down, and then up again.
Why did that happen?
There's reasons for that. Yep. So let's look over here, and that March of 2023. We had a bunch of super chats that people were kind of congratulating us and not thanking us. I guess they were thanking us, congratulating us on getting married. So we got a bunch of super chats for that. Then April of 2023, we had our 5K subscriber live stream bottle giveaway, where we gave away an E.H. Taylor single barrel store pick, a Weller Antique 107, and a Penelope 13-year light whiskey. The June spike for super chats was a bottle giveaway of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. And then the August spike was for Dare's birthday second anniversary stream, and then a giveaway of a Stag Junior store pick and a Rare Breed travel exclusive.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's all the money there. Sponsorships. This is the one people always want to know about much.
Oh yeah, because we got to be doing all those sponsorships, right?
We make so much money off sponsorships. Are you ready for it?
This is a big one.
Are you ready? Oh, there it is. It's a 0.
It's a big fat 0. We don't have any sponsorships. We had for a very short time, maybe a couple of videos, We got
three or four.
3 videos. We got 12 boxes of cereal.
Yeah, Magic Spoon reached out to us, and our payment for that was some cereal.
But we're not doing that anymore. So that was literally our payment. Yeah, some boxes of cereal. So we don't have any sponsorships.
Yep.
We don't make any money off of sponsorships.
Nothing.
0. Big fat zero-ny.
That's kind of the monthly stuff, and you'll see at the end of this. You can see this final breakdown tab. But that's kind of the monthly money that we bring in from YouTube, Patreon, all that. So then we have items that we've expensed already.
Oh, Lord.
These are one-time expenses.
This is actually terrifying to look at.
As you can see, it's almost $5,500. And this is just a guesstimate. It could be more. It might be a little bit less.
We probably
I'm
forgot
sure we
some
forgot
things.
But it has big items like our camera, our lens, our computer, Final Cut, lighting here, mics, all
shelves,
the shelves we built, gimbal, all the mounts, tripods, all of that stuff adds up to
extra storage.
What I put in here was $5,500.
I think people forget like how much actually goes into putting the video on the screen for you to watch.
Yep.
Like there's a lot that goes into it behind scenes. Like it's not just like we can turn on our computer and our camera and go. No, we have to have lights because
we started that. If you go watch like one of the first couple videos,
iPhone, yeah, we had an iPhone with an iPhone mic, and that's how we got through. But
wasn't the first one without a mic?
Yeah, we did it on an iPhone. Oh, it was really bad. We had some garage recorded videos that never saw the light of day. Oh God, I wish I had those still.
So all the money we have made from YouTube, Patreon has helped with all this.
Yes, it does help.
And then, so that's kind of the items we've expensed already.
Yep.
There are some things we want to get to help grow the channel in the future. That's another camera, another lens, another monitor, so we don't have this TV behind here for live streams. New studio table, mics, soundboard, all that good stuff.
Soundboard would be really nice, especially when I'm really loud generally, and Bill is not loud.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, let me lean in here. You guys are gonna hear me very loudly right now. But if I'm back here, you're still gonna hear me. But if Bill sits back like this, you won't hear him. Not as well.
And on that note, I'm gonna take a drink of my whiskey over here, also known as Coke Zero. No, we're not sponsored by them.
Give us a sponsorship.
So you can see the future upgrades once we need for the channel or want for the channel.
Yeah, just to make it better and continue to grow.
$9,000, and there could be a computer on that at some point to help with more or better video editing, speed things up. So
yeah, well, this computer that we have right now,
it works for now.
It works for now. It has 256 gigabytes. What is that?
That's the storage, yes.
Yeah, no, the storage is super small, so I'm constantly transferring every single video to an external hard drive. And then that got full, so now we got to buy another one.
Yep.
And that adds up too, because like that one had a terabyte of memory, which is a lot, I guess, that people say. But yeah,
4K videos add up.
Which is crazy because my cell phone has 256 gigs, but I do use that a lot too. So
yeah.
But yeah, this computer is just it works.
This tab here, recurring monthly expenses. This is kind of what goes in or what goes out every month. So StreamYard, $50, Epidemic Sound, $15, Canva, $15. This bottle for videos to stay relevant. Oh, that got big.
That's what she said.
Average of 4 bottles a month, and you can see we have $400 there. So that kind of depends on the month. So I kind of added up what we've spent over the past 30 days. We bought Maker's Mark Cellar Age for about $165, and these are after tax numbers and shipping if there was shipping. 13th County Double Oak, $235, Remus 7, $110. ECBP, Disco 11, $750 to $5.
Sometimes we spend way more than the $400.
That's way above that $400 we have in there. So then there are times where it might be $200. It just kind of depends on the time of the year.
We try to keep our budget around $400, but we obviously there are months that it evens out to about $400.
Yep. So then we have hand delivery fees for things with Patreon, packing materials and sample bottles. We have bottles for super chats and Patreon giveaways.
Yep.
So we do try to buy those every once in a while. So that's just kind of broken down average per month because we might buy one this month, not buy one, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Glens for Patreons. So that's $615 what we come up to there. So now what everyone wants to see.
No, wait, hold on. So we're spending $615 a month on YouTube.
Correct.
On average.
Yep. Final breakdown time. Final breakdown. Average monthly income expenses. From that Patreon income and YouTube income tab, we got the 455 and 356. Sponsorship, 0. Big goose egg. The reoccurring monthly expenses of $615. And then we also have to save money for Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam needs his cut.
Oh, come on. Taxes
So
suck.
we just take out 25% of that, keep it to the side. So after all of that, we make negative $4.45 a month.
What?
Yep.
We're not making anything?
We're not making anything a month.
Oh, shoot.
And that doesn't even include all these one-time expenses we have. We've already purchased, plus everything else,
so that
everything we want to get.
That $5,500 we've already spent. That
Yep.
does not include any of that. And then that
Correct.
$8,900 that we
Correct.
want to spend in the future, not included.
Plus, we buy bottles that we just want that don't necessarily make it onto YouTube too. So,
Right. That's very true.
So yeah, a small channel like ours, and for what we do, we don't make a ton of money on that, and that's fine. Like we've met so many people, we've had so many opportunities to do stuff, and that's great.
It's amazing. We've had great opportunities. We've been involved. We get involved. That's the thing. We travel. We go places. We meet people. We go to other whiskey tubers events. We go to bottle shares. We go to like local community events. We do fundraisers. Like we try to be involved with the community too. So that's just like the whole big picture of it is like also we're like donating to other like a lot to other channels too, because we like to give back to like any cause that's out there. So we try to play all these angles of it, and so it's a lot, and we're happy to be a part of the community, and we're excited for the growth, and we can't wait to look back at this someday and be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and this doesn't include any of the hours we spend doing stuff either. Recording videos, editing videos, thinking up stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to.
Probably a lot of hours. I spend a lot of hours, like, I mean, we both do, but like between the editing and the brainstorming alone, and then just, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
A small whiskey YouTube channel doesn't make a whole lot of money.
Yeah. Sorry if you had your hopes up, but if you want to, I would say a small, but good quality YouTube channel. A small, good quality.
Well, you have to caveat that with whiskey. Because if it's a different industry, it could be completely different.
100%.
So we have to caveat that with whiskey.
Whiskey, yes. A small whiskey tube.
Like if it was banking, fitness, whatever, it would be so different industry.
Yep.
So yeah, small whiskey YouTube channel. So we make negative $5 a month.
We started editing the video, we got done editing it, and we watched it back, and we had some things we wanted to elaborate on.
Yep. So we decided to record this little segment while having a cigar and some coffee in the morning.
Yep. So what we wanted to expand on, because we know there's going to be someone out there that says something in the, like, we're going to get some negative comments.
All right, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, and it happens in many of our videos. We get negative comments, and that's fine, because constructive criticism is fair, right? Constructive criticism is fair.
Yep.
So what we want to address and elaborate on is, I know there's probably going to be someone that says, well, you have a YouTube channel, so you automatically get more access to bottles, and you're not having to pay for the bottles out of your own pocket.
Yep. Referencing back to the $755 or whatever that was for those bottles, that someone would have had to pay $755 out of their own pocket to buy those. It's like, yes, but this YouTube channel is our second job, so we kind of have a second job to help pay for those bottles. So it's kind of, you have to think of it that way too.
Well, also, like I said earlier in the video, I'm spending countless hours each week working on the channel.
Well, not only you, I
you
do
are too. Overall, we are spending countless hours. I mean, there are weeks where we spend 40 hours a week on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, between events, between networking, between editing and brainstorming and calls and everything else, we're spending a lot of our time on that, and that is a second job.
Yep.
So while it's fun and it's awesome, it's still a job, and there are still things that go into it. Another thing that we said we wanted to bring up is sponsorships, which we talked about sponsorships. We said we don't have any. However, we did remember one thing.
We lied.
We lied.
Forgot.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, we forgot.
It's not a lie. We do have an affiliate link for Bourbon Outfitter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you use code The Average Drinker when you check out on Bourbon Outfitter, you save 5% and we get 5%. So, I mean, we've only had that for like a couple months. We've made maybe
it's around
$100. We said for a couple months we've made $100. I think when we start having barrel picks, that will definitely make a difference.
There is that, and the link's down below if you do want to use it. Save 5% on Bourbon Outfitters.
Yeah, it does help with the shipping. So
Yeah.
So we have that, and then another thing we wanted to talk about is, I guess I kind of jumped ahead, but bottle access.
Yep, she did.
I like jump there and there and there and there. It's a squirrel thing.
Yep.
But bottle access.
Everyone thinks we have access to so many bottles because we have a YouTube channel, but we don't necessarily have that. We hunt just like everyone else does. Granted, do some people reach out to us that, hey, we have this bottle if you want to get it or want to buy it from us? Like, okay, great.
Right.
So we do get some of that, but other people can get that too, just making relationships.
Yeah, for sure. Like sometimes we'll have a patron reach out and say, hey, I was able to find this bottle. We know you're looking for it. And then we pay them.
Yes, we pay for it.
We pay for our bottles. Like, yes, we do get, like I mentioned earlier, we do get some bottles for free. But anytime we get a bottle for free, we make sure we say, thank you to blah, blah, blah for sending us this bottle. Here's our honest and true opinion of this bottle. Not going to do a review on something and be like, just because someone sent it to us for free, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. No, never going to happen on this channel. Always going to be honest and open with like what something tastes like. If I don't like it, you're gonna know. So yes, having this channel, we want to be open and honest and transparent about everything that goes on. And we're really like, that's just us. We just want to be who we are. We want to do this channel and be who we are and tell you what we think. And that's why we started the channel, to share the journey, right? To share the journey, the experiences, what we like. Sometimes we like what you don't like, and sometimes you like what we don't like. And that is perfectly fine and perfectly acceptable. Because if everybody were the same and liked the same thing, God, this world would be boring as hell.
Fudge.
It would be so boring, and life would be so boring. So it's okay to be different. It's okay to like something that somebody doesn't like. It's okay to just have your own opinion. That's so fine. So
Dara's not going on a rant now, is she?
I'm on a roll. Here we go. Here we go. Anyway, so that's all we wanted to say. We just wanted to address a few things that we thought we wanted to maybe elaborate on a little bit more.
Yep.
And we did. So, okay. We're just being very transparent because we want people to understand like what goes into it. Like it is going to be a lot of blood, sweat, tears.
But it's fun.
It is so fun. It's so worth it. And it's blood, sweat, tears, and money. And at the end of the day, we're not making a lot of money.
People can't say we're making a ton of money doing this.
We're not making a lot of money, no. So that's what we think.
For the love of it.
So if you have curiosity, if you want to become a patron, if you haven't subscribed yet,
please do subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Especially YouTube Premium members, you.
Yeah, subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about this. You guys have a fantastic day. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
And we'll see you next time.